But this is this thing is crazy. All right, as you can see behind me, I've got a ton of packages that showed up in the mail. A lot of them are from Whatnot. So I recently started dabbling in this new app. Oh, not new to me, app called Whatnot. If you're unfamiliar with what it is, it's a live stream auction app for selling a lot of different things. But primarily, from what I know, is vintage items. And I've really been targeting the vintage hats, which, as you know, if you've been following the channel, is my specialty. But I recently started to dabble into it and kind of got hooked on it and went on a little bit of a bender. So this is my first unboxing of all the Whatnot items that I ordered, and I'll be plugging the people that I got them from, so hopefully supporting their channels. And some of these are other orders that I just got throughout the week for hats. Not all of them are necessarily hats, so we got a nice mix of stuff in here. We'll start with the one closest to me, which is an envelope. I'd say a lot of them are from 3 shows, or Whatnot shows in particular. First one from Dominic. This is a Whatnot order, and I kind of got this as a joke. I think I got it for like $5, and that's the thing about Whatnot. You can get stuff for really, really cheap, which is kind of why I went crazy with the hats. Anything I got on it. But this one right here, first thing we got today is a IKEA bag bucket hat, which I think is kind of goofy, but it's perfect for when I'm dropping off. But this thing is crazy. The only reason I got this is because I drop off all my packages in an IKEA bag just like this, so I can wear this on the way to the post office with my IKEA bag. I probably won't do that, but I just think this was really funny and fun to have, so why not? Next up, we'll kind of go top down with these orders. I wasn't expecting all of these to kind of cover the entire wall, but I'm glad it did. Just another unboxing that feels like Christmas morning. And also, I got my Final Four hat on because it is March 2nd, right? Yeah, it's March 2nd, beginning of March Madness. We've already had some craziness happen. Michigan State winning with a half-court shot. Last night, Tennessee beating Bama with another buzzer beater so it didn't have to go to overtime. Looks like we got a little 3-piece bundle here. 2 Clemson hats. We've got a Clemson, I believe this is Top of the World brand. Yep, Top of the World there. A nice tan, khaki, or beige, whatever of those 3 you want to call this. Clemson arch on the front with the paw print right there. This thing's really nice and really clean too. Good shape. And then the second one of this batch is the Clemson. This is also Top of the World. 2 Twillies here. Top of the World tag on the inside. And great condition. Can't really ask for more than that. And also, fortunately, they threw in this really cool Thunderbat Batman Racing Bill Elliott number 94. I think this is the coolest part of it. The 94 and then the McDonald's arch right there with the Bill Elliott. This thing will look good backwards. Definitely not fitting me. It may be a youth hat, but it's okay. I think he just threw this one in. Very nice of him to do that. Our package, not from Whatnot, but a number 1 apparel. We've got the Colorado Avalanche 1996 Stanley Cup champions with the little hockey stick right there. This one's really cool. It's going to need a nice wash and shape up, but the nice 1996 patch. CCM on the other side. And these number 1 apparel hats always fit really nicely. But the brim, sometimes you got to be careful when washing them. They can be fragile and going to need a nice wash, reshape, and then this thing will be good to go. Next up is a Detroit Pistons 1989 World Champions. This is a patch, and it is Sports Specialties, made in Korea, the twill. Very old, the retail tag still on it, but Sports Specialties Pistons. Got a little staining right here on the side, but not too worried about that, especially since it's such an old hat. This one actually does go nicely with my Lakers back-to-back. So 2 really nice Twillies here. Good for the summer. Nice lightweight hats. We are moving quickly here, but next up, nice bubble wrap, is a Coors Light Racing. I love this one. The gray with the nice kind of neon orange. And then the number 42, Kyle Petty. Yep, Kyle Petty. And then AJD on the back, NASCAR logo there. Pretty clean on the inside too. Here is a Atlanta Falcons. This one's a little dusty. Apex 1 wraparound. It's got the Falcons around the side there. This doesn't look in great condition right now. Looks like it was kind of jammed into the package, but this one's going to be shaped up nice. And actually the brim may be a little, not cracked, but it's got some bends in it. But it's kind of hard to show this off based on how it's kind of been folded. Still waiting to get to some of the Whatnot orders. I think that a majority of them are in these bigger boxes since I got kind of a lot of stuff all together. I'm hoping they packed them all up together, but getting through some of these hats first. We've got a Green Bay Packers logo athletic. This one's twill, but I love that it kind of takes up that whole front area with the Packers kind of outlined in white with the G and then football on the bottom. Logo athletic, nothing on the back. And then you've got that logo athletic tag right there. If I was a Packers fan, I would definitely be wearing that one. This is one I've actually never had before. NBA playoffs 1997. It's got the Houston Rockets on the side, kind of on that more back of the side. And then same spot, Seattle Supersonics. I guess you can kind of see it from the back, but there's the Sonics, Rockets, and this is a Sports Specialties double tag. So this is a little more of a shallower fitting hat, but I've been leaning towards, at least personally, wearing a lot of more low profile hats if I'm wearing like a jersey or something, like a racing jacket or something that is a little louder. Wearing a lower profile hat like this is kind of my go-to. Love that Rockets logo, and then the Supersonics is such a classic. Crammed into a little box here is this Bill Elliott Shark Tooth twill number 94. Super clean though. The inside looks like it may have been worn a couple times. Not too bad, but that red and white, no bleeding, super crisp lines on that with the McDonald's Racing on the back. Definitely needs a reshape, but Logo 7 Shark Tooth. So if you're not familiar with how these work, Logo 7's the parent company, makes all of these twill Shark Tooths. At least 90% of them. Some of them you'll see Logo Athletic, but and then right here and right here, those wool blend Shark Tooths are always Logo Athletic, or usually always Logo Athletic. But so this one right here, a twill Logo 7 NASCAR Racing Shark Tooth. Ooh. Oh wow. I actually forgot about this. We've got it's not an unboxing unless I get a laser. We've got a Cleveland Browns with the football helmet right there on the side. Sports Specialties laser, a nice fall hat right here. Nice fall colors. Great condition, brand new. Doesn't look like anyone's worn this one. The brim was pretty flat, unworn. So lucky to get this one at a good deal. If you saw the last unboxing, you saw that I unboxed a couple of these, what I call reverse Shark Tooths or pulses. But this is a Logo 7 twill New England Patriots one. I love these. No one really talks about these as much as the regular Shark Tooths, but I think these are so cool. And they're really old, at least from what I know, what I've kind of seen. This black has been faded on every single one that I've got. I have the Raiders one right here. This one's a little more faded, but these two, just such a cool hat that doesn't get talked about enough. And then the other one right here that I have, which is probably my favorite, is this Cleveland Cavaliers, that orange and blue. I know I have another one, but I just can't find it. It's a Charlotte Hornets, but the colors are crazy on that. But this one is another nice addition to that little four-piece collection that I have now. All right, now we're getting into the Whatnot items. This one's from Revival Vintage OKC. So shout out Revival Vintage. I'll make sure to tag his Whatnot in this video. But we got two absolutely crazy ones. I only have one jagged edge, and it is hidden somewhere right now. It is a New York Yankees one. Drew Pearson, one of my favorite hats that I own. But this one right here is a Street Fighter 2. I'm not sure who that is on the front, but then we've got guy on the back right there. And this one is by Vega, Bruno Mario. Bruno Mario on the inside with that Vega right there. Street Fighter. This thing is absolutely crazy. The jagged edges always fit a little bit smaller than me. This is on the third peg. But this one is really, really cool. Pretty crazy. Definitely a louder hat, but a nice one for the collection. And the other one that came with this is the Cleveland Indians graffiti or bubble graffiti. I'm not sure exactly what you call this one, but really nice Cleveland on the side. Indians across the front with Chief Wahoo. And then this one is Drew Pearson. Drew Pearson company tag on the inside. This thing is awesome. Definitely a very, very expensive one. So these two together. Shout out Revival Vintage OKC. These were two great ones. May have overpaid a little bit, but that's okay. Happy to support his page. Next up, I've been very eager to open this one because something's rattling in here, and I'm not sure. It looks like a bunch of stuff crammed into one. I kind of wanted to save this for last, but I'm eager. I want to see what's in here. So we've got, first thing I'm pulling out here is a UCLA Russell Westbrook number 0 jersey. This is what I mean when I said I went crazy on Whatnot. A lot of stuff that I probably don't need, but I was just kind of swiping away. It does get addicting on that app, so be careful. If you see stuff that you like, all you have to do is just swipe to bid. And usually a lot of the shows that I've been watching, stuff is going for really good deals, so make sure to check it out. This one looks like it's going to fit me nicely. UCLA number 0. Russell Westbrook on the Adidas size large. And this one is from, I failed to mention before I opened it, Leo Perch. I'm not sure exactly if he goes by a different name on Whatnot, but he has, his page is amazing. Honestly, the first Whatnot show that I started watching this previous week, but this one was the one that caught my eye and got me really watching the show, is this USA Olympic skiing, US ski team. The tie-dye, and this was absolutely nuts. Anvil tag, size large, with the skier on the back. This one is definitely staying with me. I'm going to be wearing this one a lot. And then this is the last shirt. So I got 3 shirts from my man Leo. And this one right here is a Martin Truex Jr. massive full shirt print. Not sure what you call that exactly. Chase Authentics. He had this tagged at 80, and I don't know how much I got it for, but definitely less than 80. So huge shout out, Leo, for this. This will be a good one to wear to the Richmond 400. And then in here is a box. This is the thing that was rattling a little bit. I'm not sure what we have in here. Oh, yes. So we've got a Rusty Wallace number 2 Racing, and it's got the Miller Racing on the side here. Nice wraparound. It's still got the original tag on it, but this thing is really cool. Yupong tag on the inside. And then the last thing that we've got here, the thing that was rattling around, is this Dale Earnhardt golf ball set. It kind of looks like Dale Earnhardt's car. We've got 6 golf balls in here. Honestly, for a pack of 6 golf balls, this was pretty cheap, and it's definitely a collectible item. I think these are going for a pretty decent price on eBay. So definitely a collector item. Definitely as it's getting into golf season. Not sure if I'll crack this open. If I lose too many balls, maybe I'll need to, but hopefully keep this thing sealed for good luck. We'll get into the poly mailers here. I think this is from Facebook Marketplace, but we have a Baltimore Orioles with that number 8 Cal Ripken Jr. MLB Players Association. This is one of my favorites. I have the New York Yankees one, and it's definitely one of my go-to hats that I wear all the time. It's got the tag still on it, and that bird has the orange on the belly and on like near the eyes and the bill. So definitely cool there. I'm not sure if that's an older version or a newer version of that logo, but super cool either way. And this is Twins Enterprise. Another one, not from Whatnot, is looks like whoever owned this had a dog. A World Series 1996 with that beautiful World Series logo, black wool blend material. Sports Specialties, Sports Specialties snaps with the tag right here, and then that OG tag on the inside. All right, so believe it or not, none of these were apparel items. These were all hats, just in poly mailers, which is okay because I wash every hat. Bad Frog beer with that frog throwing up the middle finger. I guess it's technically not his middle finger if he only has 4, but pretty funny here. It says, "He just don't care" on the front. I've had one before, sold it, but probably going to sell this one again, but I just think this one's so funny. I'm hoping one of these is my most recent Whatnot order. I ordered earlier in the week. It may not have come in time yet, but I cleaned up the guy's entire table, so hopefully we still have that. But right here, 1996, Ohio State Big Ten champs. This one is another kind of just simple, really good hat. It's got the Big Ten on the back, Big Ten Conference patch, Lee Sport on a headmaster tag. And this thing is just, I wish all hats or all sports teams made a hat like this with just a simple print on the front. All right, if this is just one hat, this is going to be crazy. Definitely a big package, and it is one hat. Oh well. But here's another laser. So we're 2 for 2 with the lasers. Brand new with the cardboard on the inside, and then the tags. That's very strange. I've never seen the tags inside. Looks like somebody may have taken them off carefully and then put them back in on the inside. Very, very odd. But 1996 MLB All-Star Game from Philly. We've got the Liberty Bell right there on the front, and then on the side, brand new. Another Sports Specialty tag right there, and brand new. All right, the final two. Both of these are pretty heavy, and I think we got multiple here. Yes, this is a Whatnot order. So on this show, I got a couple actual beaters here. Still, for these 4 right here, I would not have been able to get in whatever condition for any cheaper than what I did. So really lucked out. We've got a Cowboys Champions with the #1 apparel there on the side. This thing is very, very dirty. I'm trying to be careful holding it because it is gross. Definitely going to give it a nice wash, and then this thing will be good to go. And then definitely a beater E. Denver Broncos. Looks like somebody found this at the bottom of the bins at Goodwill. We've got the Drew Pearson tag on the inside. I don't know if this does it justice. Definitely yucky. Gonna wash my hands after this. And then the last one is a Dallas Cowboys. Looks like a swirl. It is Drew Pearson Companies, but it is printed, not embroidered. Dallas Cowboys swirl. And this thing is flatter than a pancake. Brim's a little wonky, so maybe do a nice before and after video on this. Will look very, very nice. All right. I hope I saved the best for last. We got one more here from Double Play Thrift. Okay, so not the big lot that I was expecting. Looks like we got 3 hats with a whole bunch of packing peanuts, which I appreciate the safe packing, but these are always my worst nightmare because they get everywhere. But let's open these up. We've actually got, this one is not from Whatnot. So I think it's a total of 3 shows that I just covered right here. And then a whole bunch of, we've got some packing peanuts stuck in there. 1989, nope, 1998 World Series champs. This is a Twins Enterprise Key and Ed apparel. Looks like that Genuine Enterprise tag was stitched on top, which is kind of strange, a little sketchy, but either way, good one there. Got this starter Yankees with that circle logo, and this is embroidered. It's not a patch. Twill, navy blue. And then lastly, we've got this plain Yankees. This looks like a, can't tell if that's a navy blue or a black. It looks like black. Yankees, little gaps in the stitching, but has that Yankees on the back. And then this is on a Youngin tag. So that does it for today. We've got a whole bunch of hats, apparel, a lot of stuff, even some stuff from Whatnot. So if you haven't checked out Whatnot, I'm actually thinking of running a show myself. So if you think I should, let me know below. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Let me know what I'm getting into. I'm very excited for that and to support these channels that I bought from. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe below. Check out some of the other videos if you like this unboxing. Tune in on Instagram for the hat drops every Wednesday at noon Eastern time. 16 new hats every time. And there's a whole bunch of hats on premium32.com. Don't miss out. And have a nice day.